Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with more iRacing, back once more actually, in the IMSA Pilot Challenge. Yeah, had an absolute ball in this series last week out in the Okayama race. Of course, if you missed out on that, make sure you go back and check it out. But yeah, fingers crossed though, again we can have another solid race weekend here. Brands Hatch this time around, going to be just under 20 laps in this one. Weirdly enough, the leader in TCR is not really giving the GT4's much wiggle room further up the road, but I guess we've just got to try and stick to the back of the 14. Second weekend in a row, we start this one from P3, but I did very little practice, so to be honest, I was rather surprised we found ourselves this high up on the grid. But of course, if you do want to enjoy, make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed to the channel. We're trying to bring more iRacing content to you guys, and obviously, yeah, you know, we're trying to hit 1,000 subs as well at the moment. But yeah, a lot of people not happy with Henrik here, not really giving the GT4s much room in front. But we are about to go green nonetheless as we head down in towards the final corners. Let's just wait and see. Are we going to probably end up going halfway through the final turn? There we go, yep. So immediately the TCR Honda on the outside then gets a good run as the 14, yeah, doesn't respond very well at all. As we head back down towards turn 1, we're going to have a look to the inside. Brands Hatch full, of course, as I'm sure you guys would have already guessed. And we are hopefully going to pull that off. Yes, we are. So straight up then into P2 of the race. He's going to try and do the old up and under on me, though. As we head up the hill.
Still there.
Try and hook it up around the outside through the top of the hill. I should know Brands Hatch corner names, but I simply don't. There is all big wobble as we head down the hill. That'll scare him back into P3 there. But yeah, look at that. Mateus really nailing the start. More yellow flags. GT4 gone round. But yeah, I mean, now this is the problem with not giving the GT4s a big enough gap at the start, because I don't think really against the back markers us front running TCRs are going to be much slower today, and we don't really want to be battling them. We can avoid it. We had the same issue at Okayama last week. There was just a bit of carnage and chaos as all that Honda went very wide on the exit. As we head through the GP layout though, everyone just trying to jockey for positions there. You can see a lot of Porsches in the GT4 class. So, I mean, look at this. This isn't what you want. Another Porsche off, BMW off as well. And this is just not quite what we need at the start of this race. These guys haven't got really low I rating there, so we're going to try and sneak to the inside. All over the grass as we try and make the move work to the inside. In towards the final corner. And we're going to roll on the power at pretty similar times, but he has to just blend out for a second. And there we go then, end of lap 1, just like last week. We've gone from third to first even. Is he going to have a look back at the inside in towards turn 1? Yes, he is, so we'll give him the room. We'll then try and power our way down the hill, or he's going to wallop me. He's just trying to lean on me a bit too much through the first corner there. Luckily, of course, yeah, the TCRs allow a bit of contact. So we are going to get away with another 0x there, but very aggressive early on in this race. Or just second guessing ourselves slightly there when we probably didn't need to. Yeah, clearly myself and Mateus not wanting to give an inch. No, you don't, Mr. BMW. We're not actually that much slower than things like the Bimmer down the corners. It's down the straight. That thing really romps away from us. So we're just going to let him have the position. Is he now going to try and send it on Mateus as well? No, he's not by the looks of it. Yeah, really got to stop trying to launch this thing through. Oh, that's not a good rejoin by the Porsche. Someone's going to collect him, surely. If he's going to sit there, someone's just going to understeer out towards him. Yeah, very feisty start, though, to this race. Like I said, half an hour ahead of us is all that corner. I'm very much just launching it and living on a prayer through there, pretty much lap after lap as BMW again tries to have a look. We've got to be ready to pounce when that BMW does go for the move, but we've got another Porsche just behind us. Is he now going to send it in towards the final corner?
Car right, clear right.
Yeah, you got him to go a lot more clear and concise than that, as again we're going to get a run on the Honda back down towards turn 1. Porsche is going to have a look up the inside. He's going to try and get both of us here, so we may as well back out.
Right side's clear. P2. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming.
That one might have been a bit of my doing, but surely you've got to go for the move if you're going to go for it there. We're battling for the lead. He's got to just try and make it work down the straights if he's in a much quicker car. So yeah, not Not too sure how to feel about that one. We'll have to watch out the replay, but I probably did squeeze him. But only a 2x. So yeah, I mean, we're trying to battle hard for the lead in our split. We don't really want GT4s getting in the way. This was, yeah, all Henrik's doing at the start there. That's why you leave a good 20-30 second gap to the GT4s. Got more issues. Another Porsche off. So yeah, now Matteo's just starting to pull away a little bit. Might have a little bit of damage on the car.
It's now 1.3 seconds.
Getting all over that curbing still. Got to do that every single lap. But yeah, we got to try and find some pace again on Matteo's. Don't want to just let him break away out front. There's more issues for the BMWs up the road.
That lap was a 1:34.2.
Oh, there we go, finding a lot of time through T1 that time.
There's a faster class car behind.
So frustrating. Why on earth he stayed so close to the GT4s? We're going to spend the first 10 minutes probably battling them. With just completely no need to. Just giving us a bigger gap. Because the thing is, it's not like you have to stay close. There's no reason to stay close to the GT4s, to be honest. But yeah, we've got to try and close back up. These TCRs, it's all about trying to lean on the car in front, apply the pressure. So we're running a little bit wide on the grass. That's going to be a 1x. Immediately see that. But yeah, got to try and get some SR as well today. We need to try and get back into B license as soon as possible. I want to try and get A, of course. We can give the Mercedes F1 car a bit of a go. But yeah, gap down to 1.1 though. The end of lap. What's that, lap 4? But the way I drive these things, I definitely shred the tyres as well. So I've got to be careful of that. I really do lean on the car a lot. So that's going to be a 33 flat. Yeah, 32.9 that time.
Druids. Yellow flag.
Ah! Why?
Car right side's clear.
Why would you rejoin there? Yes, I see it. So annoying.
Car behind is reeling, car left. Hold your line.
Come on, you can't have not outbroke us there.
Left.
Oh, we're just losing so much now. Lost a second and a half through all that. So frustrated. Just what we meant to do. McLaren just on the racing line, trying to rejoin, nowhere for us to go. Oh, that was close. You don't get it over that inside curb, you're basically on a one-way ticket to the grass on the outside. Not going to make it easy for this McLaren. At the final corner though. Yeah, 2.5 now back. He's going to look back at the inside.
Car right. Hold your line.
And not outbrake me.
Clear right. P2.
How are you not outbraking me there?
Still there.
And you're in a
Still
fully
there.
fledged GT4 car.
Still there.
And you can't
Still
pull
there.
off the move.
He's still there.
What are you doing?
He's still there. Clear right. Car left.
Now you'll outbrake me.
Still there.
Why are we racing this guy? Come on!
Still there.
There we go. What's iRacing's he got? He's got 1.7k, he's not even bad. I'd understand if he had like 800 iRacing, but he's not much lower than me on iRacing. I guarantee you, he'll just get past the Honda as well, won't he? We lost another second through that. That's not going to help the tyres. Oh, this is a guy we're actually meant to be battling with.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
So I've actually got to try and defend from Henrik then. You really can launch it through turn 1 though. When you get it hooked up, it's super satisfying.
Past the car behind.
Why are there more?
That's 20 minutes to go. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
That's going to be a lot of curb. You can get away with that though, apparently. The more you know, eh? I mean, this lap's felt pretty good and we've still barely taken any time. Well, I hope that McLaren holds him up. But like I said, I guarantee the McLaren will just fly past him first corner. Probably down the back straight, and it's just going to be really frustrating if he does.
Your last lap time was at 1:33.1.
Nice wobble from the back end. 33.1 though. Did go a couple of tenths quicker.
Clear right.
Thanks for that.
The gap behind is now 0. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Right side. Still there.
Yep, and like I said, McLaren immediately gets past
Hold
him.
on, right side's clear. There's an incident in Hawthorns.
A GT4?
Yellow flag.
Yes. How has he binned it there? I feel like I've said that about far too many GT4s so far. Oh, that's going to be a 1x. Fourth incident point of the day.
Just put the track.
Curious case of the flying Porsche at the final corner, but and now we're starting to get into our stride a bit. Yeah, you need third on the way in. That was a big, big drift through the first corner. Completely ruined our run up the hill. Ugh! Where am I going? Keep the foot in.
Track limits.
I mean, top GT4s are set in high 29s. If I was the Honda, I'd just be letting him through, to be honest. we've seen how much time we can lose getting stuck battling these guys. That was pretty much perfect. Yeah, got back down to 3 then. 1.1 still to Heinrich behind.
There's an incident in Surtees.
That was probably me. I just got to try and keep hitting laps at the moment. Halfway.
15 minutes left. This is brilliant. Keep it up. Halfway home. Fuel's good. The gap behind is now 1.5.
Perfect timing there from crew chief. Yeah, as long as we just keep hitting our laps though, I feel like we have got good pace. I don't feel like I'm taking as much out of the rubber this week as I did last time out. That Honda is not slow. I think the Honda isn't any slower than the other cars, it's just a bit more difficult to hook the laps up, generally. Ooh, that was the money shot, I think as it's known. You'll find us a bit of time, but...
Quickest right now.
You like to hear? Yeah, it took another 0.3 that time. So perhaps the Honda has just taken a bit more out of his rubber. Lean on the throttle a bit too much too early. Costs you so much momentum so quickly in this thing. That was actually my PB for the race, but I know we've had quicker laps, but they were invalidated. Tip it in. Pray that it grips up. Ugh. It's so frustrating because it just costs you so much. And immediately, yeah, look at that. The 0.2 we've lost there as the gap he's immediately gained on me. And that. And the gap, yep, straight back up to 3. See, again, it's so weird. When you get it hooked up, super satisfying, but it's just getting your eye in. Basically trying to just work out what the tyres are going to do in that very corner. Just trying to brake a little bit earlier, I think, more often now. Just to make sure we get the front end pointed in. Oh. As soon as I say that.
Front is now 2.6 seconds.
Our gap is starting to inch back the right way again. Are we going to have enough time? We've already pulled away from Heinrich once more. Oh, that's annoying.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Oh.
Incident in Sheen.
Ooh. It's going to be another 1X. Not going to walk away with much SR from this, but... wobble again. Front end on this thing can be very, very weird still at the best of times. I think it's just the nature of front wheel drive though. Part of what I love about these cars, just those little nuances in the steering.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Yeah, I've put way too much fuel in this thing. I'm using the setups from Craig's setup shop, but everything seemed to overfuel you. Oh, nose in. That's going to compromise me. Oh no, apparently not. One of those weird ones where I was adamant I'd lose all the time, but it all kind of came back together. Gap now down to 2.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Basically just asking myself the question now, do I want the I rating more than I want the SR? I think the answer is yes. Come on. That was not good. Short shifted up too early. Had no power on the exit. 1.4 though the gap's down to. That was wide. Oh, you can tell how hard he's pushing. I think he might have just ran a little bit wide out the final corner there. Didn't cost him a run by the look of it. That's the line we want through T1. Really, really good through there that time. see he's starting to use the same sort of lines as I am. I'm sort of just open up the track width slightly. You wallop the inside curve there though. That's not going to help him out. .1 the gap now down to 6 minutes left on the clock. This really could go down to the wire. But we need to keep trying to force him, push him. So we'll see if he dips a wheel on the grass through this back half of the lap. That could be game over.
The gap ahead is now 1.1.
Obviously, again, the same can be said to us. I hadn't done a single lap of practice before qualifying, but we managed to jump in.
5 minutes to go. You're looking
Definitely
good
seem
for
to be
a
able to get
podium.
the eye in with these sorts of cars a lot more. And we're looking good for a podium, but I'd love to make it back-to-back wins. Or 3 in a row, even, I should say, if you include the Raw. Oh, no! Way too wide. It's going to cost me a little bit. Focus, regroup. It's not the end of the world. Gap's still only 1.3 and we lost 6 tenths there. Oh. Come on.
There's an incident in Sterling's. It looks like Jones.
And he runs really high at that final corner. I don't know if he's just skimming the grass or what.
The lap time was at 1:33.9.
So worried about the car understeering again. A little bit of wash from the front, but gap back under a second. Not much longer left though. I think we might have 2 more after this one.
The gap in front is now 1.1.
Didn't take the curb. Oh, no.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
That's it. Game over.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, we pushed so hard. But yeah, we're going to have to consolidate P2 after that mistake. Oh, we were leaning on him. Nope. Okay, he's been to exactly the same place I did. Oh, that's gutting though. We got 2 more laps. Just got to bring it home now. We were pushing so hard and we had to lean on him. Oh, I think he actually got taken out by the GT4. But yeah, we were leaning hard, but fair play to Matthews. Hadn't made any mistakes. And we were breathing down on him. But yeah, 3 seconds. I think we may as well just try and keep it clean, keep it tidy. Bring this thing to the flag there. Just I said right from lap 1, if you dip a wheel on the grass on the outside there, it's a one-way ticket to the barrier, and somehow we kept it at the Armco but just couldn't get the car realigned where we needed it. Noticed the grass again, knew we were going to have an accident if we tried to keep our foot in, so I mean, 64 iRating ain't bad going still. I think we're basically going to be neutral on the old SR come the end of this race. But yeah, a lap and a half to go though. Not quite the way I would have wanted to end it, but that is the way racing goes sometimes. It was certainly a brilliant battle there, and fair play to him. He's made that Honda work around this track. Definitely intrigued to give the Honda a go next season. We do jump into more TCR stuff. You know, I've enjoyed the Hyundai, but always nice to have a different challenge as well. Both these cars, yeah, very, very cool, very, very good fun. But I think apparently, yeah, this car's just that little bit easier to learn in, so I thought we may as well roll with this for the first season. Trying to get our eye back in with the TCRs. Just never found the Audi particularly fun relative to these, but they don't wheel spin as much on corner exit, and that sometimes just got really, really annoying with the Audi. The fact you just put the throttle down anywhere and it would just wheel spin its way to the next braking zone.
Last lap, looking good for a podium. That lap time was 1:33.8. You're matching race pace, this is good.
But yeah, that's been super fun anyway there. Not a fan of the start. The first half of this race was a bit chaos, to be honest, and we'll definitely, I think, send Emmerich just a message going, look mate, that's why you don't completely stick to the back of the GT4s, because inevitably when they do crash into each other, everything, it just makes our life far more difficult than it ever needs to be. Speaking of GT4s, I've got a Porsche not too far behind us. But yeah, certainly been an interesting race though. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed as well, you know, properly maximum attack from the start till right towards the very end. But yeah, around in the final corners then of this race. What's this guy going to do? Is he going to send it? Yes, he is. Nothing to do with that, thank you. He's got no rear wing. A little bit of lag there. Someone left the server. But yeah, what an interesting race that's been. That might have been the guy we had our instant with early on. And yeah, like I said, I think that one, looking back on it, probably was my fault. But how on earth he was only just putting alongside us into the braking zone, I'll never know. He should have probably sent it round us, in my eyes. But final corner then, GG's to Mateus, like I said. He's been able to make that Honda work wonders this weekend and has walked away with the dub. But another fun race though in the IMSA Pilot Challenge. P3 to P2 in the end. Wasn't quite the win this week, but we'll certainly take the iRating nonetheless. And immediately is going to give up right as he crosses the line. Thank you all so much for watching, however, though. If you have enjoyed, do make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed. And yeah, we will be back, I think, hopefully next week, if I remember to jump back into this series. Not too sure whether racing next, but yeah, you guys definitely want to be there.